these, I think, one year, like after Christmas on clearance because I was doing this class. And I just, you know, they're great. They're great to have around. I don't use too much of the stuff, just a little accent. Like, make, you know, give it some color and some fall, winter feel. And then I have a little other area where I can put my fruits and things in here. You do have to have a space wide enough for all this, which is not always easy. And then you can always tweak it. But have this ready to go so that you know where to place your platters. Now the platters are important also, and you don't want too much going on. I know a lot of people who use very intricate looking platters. Keep it simple. White, silver, gold, copper, or black. So whatever you want it, you'll come shine through. I don't want to see a lot of patterns. You know, a lot of people will buy like the Italian ones with all the floral on it. Try and stay away from that because you really do want your food to be the showcase of that, not your platter, even though there's some beautiful platters. Okay, so what we want to do here, I found these are a great cool thing. I got a deal on them, but these are light panels from IKEA, and they make all sorts of different designs, but I really like this one because it looks really formal. So it's just black and white, so what you're supposed to do, I guess, is hang them on the wall with the light behind it, but I use them for serving platters. So it's just glass, it looks really cool. So we can kind of, you know, we need to wash all these platters, by the way, before we put food on them. I just want to set it up to see how it looks before I start putting food on it. And then these are what we have here in class, and these are just mirrors. I'm not a huge fan of the mirror because it gets so scratched up really easily, but this is what they do in hotels and things. We used to use like granite pieces. They are so heavy. They look amazing. We didn't make the product for years, and we stopped doing it because they were just ridiculously heavy. We would have to clean them in the kitchen, put them on a cart, and roll them up to the buffet, and they're not easy to change out. So I would avoid doing that, even though they look great. If it's a small party, fine, but if you're doing 500 where you're constantly changing out, don't do it. Oh, yeah. I think it's just the nature of whatever you're putting on there. So it is difficult. That's why I like to build my buffet up here, because they're not moving around. But it is hard because we need to transfer out. Then it's at least one step less that you have to do that. But, yes, with a lip on it. Yeah, and you want to compact them in there. They need to be nice and tight so they don't move around when you are transporting them. That's a great question. So like this one here, we can place up here because I've got a big space. So that was really good. And you also see that not everything is straight on. Again, have you noticed that today? All my stuff is like angles. I'm really fanatical about that. Even when in chopping, everything's an angle. You don't want the whole buffet going this direction. So they do. I got this was a discontinued style. I got them for $20. I found them in that as-is department. But they make these still, but they're in a different design. So they are cool. So you can switch it up. Also having it so it looks like the buffet kind of converges inward that way too. And use different ones. It's totally fine. So we're going to do one down here. Unfortunately, I have that thing there, but as long as the stuff doesn't fall off, we're okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these 4 platters. And I think that should be sufficient for the way our buffet looks. We'll have plenty of extra stuff, but that's for doing other platters and then replacing. Okay, so we've got 2 of the same, 2 mirrors, different things. So come take a picture of this now if you want. Yes. Yes.
Video.
Yes, it did.
Esa pantalla, ¿cómo se ve bonito?